Got the temperature scan. Okay. Nobody's got a temperature, we can go in. But no daily rentals. Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. I'm out here climbing Pratamnak Hill right now. This video releases on Tuesday the 22nd, which means at the time of this release I've actually just landed in Phuket. And I'll be there 3 or 4 days. So if you're familiar with the area, local to the area, if you have any information you'd like to share, maybe good eats, good drinks, recommendations, things not to miss, leave me a quick comment on this video and I'll get it, and I'll be there all week and I might take you up on whatever recommendations you have. But this will be our second part in my condo search, and if you saw the first episode, you'll know we went over and visited my Pattaya Condo and met some of the folks and started the search. We're going to go look at some condos. This is Susanna.
Yes, Susanna.
So when we last left off, we had just finished looking at the Centric Sea condo in Central Pattaya, and that is where our journey will resume today. Where we go next?
Grand Avenue.
Oh, we're going to Grand Avenue next, which is the one I'm most interested in. But so we'll leave Centric Sea and we'll go to Grand Avenue, which is off of Soi 15, Buakhao. Very good location, right by the Avenue Mall. You could walk to the Avenue Mall in a minute. So we'll take a look at that and we'll catch back up there. So here we are arriving at the Grand Avenue. This is much different than Centric Sea. This is more of a kind of a garden complex condominium. And let me show you where it is on the map real quick, and then we'll go in and get parked. But there's Central Pattaya. It's right down here. It's that big gray. You can see how big it is compared to the surroundings, right off Soi 15. And I'll show you the street view on this is a little bit deceptive because it's so new. In the street view, it isn't even done yet, which is only not even a little over a year old, I guess. But there it is. So this is a large, sprawling complex with multiple buildings. See, this is the entrance to the parking garage for buildings A and B. So there's going to be different entrances for depending on what building you live in. And that's kind of the theme of the whole place. I believe they have 4 different swimming pools that kind of wrap around this. And the parking garage down here looks more than adequate. Seems like maybe more bikes than cars, which is to be expected. Ironically, I don't think you even need anything to live here. You can walk everywhere, and got bot buses on Buakhao and Second Road. But let's go in and take a quick look. So I like this already. They've got an elevator, a little sub-lobby right at the parking garage. And you got an elevator that you can get. You can hop off your bike, take about 3 steps, and you're on the elevator. Yeah. And Dina. Oh, we've got a glass. Look at this. Glass elevator. And this is only 8 floors, I believe.
Right.
But it's a garden complex. The whole pool wraps around. And you see a lot of these in Jomtien. Probably too many for me to list. But in Central Pattaya, not that many. These big garden complexes are more, it's more in favor of the big tall buildings with rooftop pools. But this is one of the rare exceptions, and because they take more land. These kinds of places take a lot more real estate, and they're sprawling and they're big. They build them out instead of up. So in Jomtien that makes sense, but not so much in Central Pattaya. That's why you don't see a lot of these. Well, here we are. We'll get the lights turned on. And so in preparation for all this, Susanna had sent me an email which had a bunch of links for some properties to look at, so I could kind of peruse those before we actually went out and put boots on the ground. And this was one of my favorites. I just liked all the amenities. There's a built-in microwave there, a range top, a nice big exhaust fan, a built-in refrigerator, nice TVs. And this is a big 1-bedroom, at least for Pattaya, especially Central Pattaya. This is almost, I think it was 47 or 48 square meters. Big, generous balcony. And then there's your view. Now, the view looks nice. I'm a little bit torn between looking at that, because I like to look out and see something. I mean, I like to look far away. And it is a beautiful pool, and it is a nice garden down there, but I don't know if I would get tired of just kind of looking at other buildings, because that's really what you see when you look out there. So maybe actually an outside view, because if you think about it, every condo with a pool view, there's probably another one that has a has an outside or city view, so I would be curious to see what some of those look like. But this was a very nice unit. I really like this unit. I like the space and like the way it's laid out. Make sure there's a plug down there. This is probably where I would set up my desk, do all my editing. So there's got to be a plug, and there is. And then you've got this view of the pool down here. Very nice. Even you've got a washing machine out here, and you still got plenty of room to put chairs and a table, drying racks. Nice big TV in here in the main room as well. Got some more storage over here. Yeah, so some built-in cabinetry there, and built-in furniture or furnishings is a kind of a common theme in a lot of these condos, and it can be both a blessing and a curse. We'll talk more about that in a minute. I really like the floor-to-ceiling tiles in this bathroom. Really gives it a nice sense of space. And you don't have a bathtub, but you got a nice large shower, a nice large sink, plenty of room on each side of the sink to put your toiletries and stuff. It's another thing I don't like is some of these places that don't have any kind of counter space, even a little shelf behind the toilet there. So towel rack. So everything I need in the bathroom checks out, meets my seal of approval. And I like this little bar at the kitchen as well. I thought that's a nice touch and gives you really more counter space when you're cooking up that big meal. You rented it from him for yourself?
No, I rent for him.
Okay.
So the market then, it was good.
Right, the market was good. Wow. So she just told me she rented the identical type apartment. It's on a little bit of a higher floor, but we're on the 5th floor here. This is a lovely unit. Maybe the other one's a little bit nicer, but she rented it before for 26,000 baht per month for a year. I think it was for a year. I should ask her. That might have been for a short-term lease, but you were looking at about a 10,000 baht savings on that now. I mean, Song Won Ho, Nung Pi, Song Won Ho. Really, for a 1-year lease? Wow, so a 1-year lease at 26,000 a month, which is more like, I don't know, you guys do the math, 800 to 850 a month instead of closer to 550 a month. So there's some savings right there. That's a pretty good deal. And you can see the place is beautiful. So yeah, Susanna tells me the going rate for a unit similar to this in this complex is like right now about 16 to 17,000 baht. So over $550, $560, somewhere in that range, kind of right in the range that we're looking at here. So I couldn't ask for a better location here. I'm not so sure about this pool view. Like I said, I kind of like to look out and see something, but there are many other units to look at in this complex. They've got, I don't know, God knows how many units they have in total, but we'll go look at a couple others. We're going to go look at a ground floor, more of a garden, what they would call like a garden terrace unit, and then we'll also take a quick look at a 2-bedroom while we're here. I think if I like the 1-bedroom, I should love the 2-bedroom, but you see a little sliding board there, slip and slide. That looks like fun. So we're going to a different building. This will be building C. The whole balcony is there, but this is a ground floor. So no longer in building B, this is building C, and it's somewhat of a different arrangement in here. I was kind of hoping the ground floor would just have a patio without that like balcony railing there.
Store stuff.
Oh yeah, you don't have as much room back here to put a desk. Yeah, I think this one might have been a couple square meters smaller than the other unit. And it's laid out slightly different. The bedroom, not so much. It just didn't have that curve out and gave you a little bit more space there at the edge of the bed. And they got a wash machine in the bathroom instead of on the balcony, which I guess is fine. And it's still decently appointed. Yeah, this one just is just okay, you know. I really like that other one. Yeah, this one's like, it's okay.
Homey.
This one's
different vibe.
Yeah, this one's just like okay, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. This one is decent. The other one though, for some reason, I just really like. Maybe it's the view. Maybe it's the way the balcony swings out. So yeah, maybe it's just the old saying: first impressions are lasting impressions. I think if that railing wasn't there and they had a proper patio out there, it would be a little bit more sense of space in there. But this unit that we're going to look at now is a 2-bedroom. I believe we're also in a different building, but a 2-bedroom unit. So I'm thinking I've got kind of high expectations for this. But as we go in here, you'll see what I'm talking about built-in furniture. These beds are built in. So if you needed 2 beds, for whatever reason, 2 bedrooms with beds in each one, this is perfect. But I don't need 2 beds. I'd rather make one of the rooms into an office or something, but no can do. Well, they're both big beds, though. I guess this would be the master, I guess.
Yes, correct.
But they both have a bathroom? Wow. So 2 very nicely sized beds and bedrooms, but not a whole lot of room for anything else. Yeah, I don't even know if they have nightstands for these beds. And you also get 2 bathrooms, and both bathrooms are full baths, not like a half bath or powder room or anything like that. And you have various views from the different bedrooms. You have a front street view, a parking lot view, and then you still have a pool view off the balcony. So you do have kind of a lot more different things to look at, and I kind of like that. But I'm starting to question about this 2-bedroom. I gotta say, this is a 2-bedroom. It's a bigger unit, right? But it's got a smaller sofa. It's got a smaller balcony. Right?
Yes.
And I don't know, you got a big piece of space here that you can't do anything with. And the bedrooms are nice size, but they both have big beds and it takes up the whole room just about. So I don't know. Out of the 2, honestly, I would prefer the 1-bedroom over this. So yeah, I guess I like the concept of having two bedrooms, even though I only need 1, but maybe using the other room for a mixed-use room and put a desk in there and stuff. But I don't know. I kind of like the first unit we looked at there. That'll go on my list. But we're just leaving the Grand Avenue now. It's time to go somewhere else and get back on the road. So we're done at the Avenue, the Grand Avenue, and we're heading to the base. See the Grand Avenue, you can just walk over here to the Avenue Mall in like a minute. The whole Avenue Mall, the Villa Market, everything you need. It's a really fabulous location. We're gonna cut through the avenue down the second road. I do it all the time anyway on my bike. And then we'll go down the second road and head on over to the base. So that'll be
มาโชว์ห้อง1119ค่ะ1119ตึก B
good security.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't going to let us in.
Yeah.
She had to leave her ID card. We got this big guard arm right there in your face. It says no daily rental, it's illegal. And I guess that's what it says in Chinese, but I know they do daily rental.
Yeah, it's so obvious.
But you see the sign in Thai, does that say no daily
Yes.
rental too? Okay. Yeah, so all the signs say the same thing. I'm pretty sure the Chinese says that. No daily rental, it's illegal. But the base has 2 buildings. It's building A and building B, right?
Right.
A is on the right, B is on the left. We're going up to building B.
ได้ค่ะ
Got the temperature scan. Okay. Nobody's got a temperature, we can go in. But no daily rentals. So many more units on the floor here. Like the last condo, there's only about 5 or 6 units on the floor.
Yeah.
So welcome to the base. Let's go back to our trusty map here. Very evident by the shadow that the tall buildings cast on the map here. Right on 2nd Road, and there's your street view. The base, Central Pattaya. So let's go on into our first unit here. This is a 1-bedroom unit. And I guess first impressions is it's small. I'll get the square meters for this in a minute, but it's much smaller than what we've been looking at. Even the bedroom here, the bed feels real low to the floor, and it's just small. But this is a big building, and I think it's kind of known for smaller units. But we're going to take a look at a couple, and just to see if it's possible. There are some deals here right now, so that's what I'm interested in. Not much to these. Very, very simple little lounge TV. And you got a little kitchen table, kitchenette. Opens up into a balcony. We're on the 24th floor. There's your pool. And if you twist your head around, you can see the beach, the view of the water. I think I would need a 2-bedroom. I think I would need a 2-bedroom if I moved in this building. The units are kind of small. So this is under 30 square meters. You said 29? 29, yeah. I would definitely need a 2-bedroom here. So yeah, I'm not sure a 2-bedroom here would be an option because the prices from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom more than doubles. Right now you can get a 1-bedroom for as little as 7,000 or 8,000 baht. I see them advertised. But 2-bedrooms, I don't think I've seen anything under 20,000, and a lot of them 25,000, and they're not that big. They're only between 50 and 60 square meters. So it's just like a lounge?
Yes.
Very nice. Oh, another nice view from up here. Not as nice as Centric C at the 40th floor. It really makes a difference. Really makes a difference. 20, almost 30 floors, but the 40th, 44th floor, what a difference. So you can see Centric C from here. No, we're there, right?
The blue one, yeah.
Right there in front of us, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the roof of Building B. Over in Building A on the roof, apparently there's a whole rooftop pool, so we'll go out and take a look at that. This building's a little bit taller. It's 31 floors. So if you live in Building B,
Yes, you can
come to Building
Yes.
A. So yeah, Building B also had a pool on the 3rd floor, and it was a nice pool. I thought I took some video of it, but I don't know. I've lost it. But this pool is in Building A. It's kind of like an infinity pool. Very nice. And you've got the big view. Very nice view. And a beautiful view of the harbor. And of the new condo. So I believe she told me the 1-bedroom we looked at was listed for 11 or 12. The price of all the units will always depend on how high of a floor. The higher the floor, the more they cost. And the view, different views. But for the reason of the small units, I would probably give this building a pass. I love the common areas, beautiful common areas. And the location is just fabulous. Great location in the middle of town, right on 2nd Road. But I think the units are probably too small, and the bigger units are probably too costly. So that's how it goes, you know. Some units I'm going to like, some I'm not going to like, and I'll pass on. Over time, I'll collect a couple of my favorite ones, and then it will be decision day. But we've still got a lot more to look at. This is a journey, and I thank you for coming along on it. Tune back in Thursday for another edition of Test Ride Pattaya. See what we're going to ride on Thursday night. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this one off here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.